G'day everyone, welcome back to Circuito, and today we are watching Outlander Episode 2, Season 2. Almost said Season 1 there. I'm gonna make sure to put the subtitles on, because apparently, because there's a lot more French happening, they actually do have subtitles this time. Now, before we get into that, I would also like to know that, yes, there's gonna be a lot of noise around. My nieces and nephews and a few of my family members are here. I am a bit late with the recording, so tomorrow is Friday for me. And I'm in a bit of a rush, so that's why you're going to hear that a bit more than usual. I'm sorry about that. But let's get straight into it so we can get this one over with today. I'm really in a rush today. Alright, let's go.
Previously, if I don't set that hand, you'll be crippled for life.
Okay, so we've just showing here, we've seen that some shit has happened. Some of it I didn't understand because it was in French. I have got subtitles on now, but there might be a bit of buffer for some reason when I put subtitles on. It's buffering. That could be because my internet's not as fast. That could be the problem. You know, what can we do? Let's just let's just go with what we can do. So if it ends up that I can't have subtitles, I'll be asking for your guys' help to. I like the difference in this now. In the introduction area, it's totally different. It's more Frenchy. Well, of course, for particular reasons why, of course. But it's awesome. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I like how they just changed the whole thing for this season. The style of the song is a slight more... I would probably say a bit less... Probably the tempo is a bit slower. Less layers of instruments, I reckon, in some parts. But I haven't done music for a while, so I wouldn't really know. So, alright, we're straight into it. Straight into love making. Oh, he's dreaming now. I knew he would still be having nightmares. I think I called that before. I said that he's gonna still have nightmares until we kill the son of a bitch.
He's alive. In my head.
Yes, until you kill the son of a bitch in real life. He'll keep haunting you over and over and over until it's time for you to just slice his neck off. I see, we've got more of his hand back together. That kind of shows more time has passed.
Blackjack Randall is dead.
I don't think Randall is dead. Yes, he was trapped on a door, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to the most villainous villain so far I've ever seen in my life.
This madame has folded her clothes again this morning.
Wow, definitely different style to Scott's. I love that, the different style. I wonder what Jamie will wear now, since he's in France.
I will endeavour to be sloppier in my personal habits.
They're not used to having a lady doing all her stuff herself. Now that is funny. They're whinging the fact that you're not leaving enough mess from. I love that type of stuff.
As I gazed upon the quaint city streets, I found it hard to believe.
Fascinating how almost every man there has a staff, or I wouldn't really call it a walking stick, because they're not really using it for a walking stick, that's for style.
Now I had arrived 100 years before it existed.
I mean, if I was in this era in France, this time period in France, I would have that, but it would be a sword as well, so that I don't have to have a sword on my side while holding a staff. It'll be just one. We're all wondering, who is this woman in these fancy outfits?
On earth do you use to make it smell so nasty?
So much cynicism in one so young. It's
Rat blood,
pig's
human blood?
blood.
Pig's blood.
Eating or drinking, perhaps, a nervous disposition.
Nightmares.
Lupulus.
He's a funny character there.
I'm a healer.
A healer.
Yes, not a witch. Let's categorize that between the two things. Okay?
Your rather dramatic arrival in our shores.
Ah, yes. About that.
Thank you. I could use a friend.
Ah, but is this friend dangerous or not?
It is snoring.
I like how they always have at least one character that is just funny, just even though he's being serious.
Aye, there's no strength in stiff fingers.
Well, at least they have more of a style now.
Satisfied?
This one's lighter than I'm used to.
And too wide, leaving yourself open.
Yeah, he's not used to the light, so he's used to having a heavy weapon, which will allow him to come down faster. But because it's light, he actually has to bring that down. There we go. Honestly, it's pretty good idea, though, to teach him to fight with a bad hand, because then it gives him the opportunity of fixing up his weaknesses while having a bad hand. And a new style.
Je vous l'arrache, la cuit.
Oh, really, you bozo?
I talk of action, and you give me logic.
No, he's thinking. If you understand the enemy, you will find a way to make it so they crumble. And I can start seeing how Jamie is starting to lean more into that, especially because of his hand. It's like they did it to him so we can see more of his sly fox, his more brilliant brain of his, to show more strategies, more ideas, instead of just fighting.
Political situation amongst the Scottish clans.
He must hate having someone follow him.
What is that?
It's a brothel.
Ha! How do you feel about that, Claire? God, for a second there, I thought that was Guineas. I don't know why.
Ce dont elles ont envie.
I guess Jamie. Well, that's an early invention there. The dildo.
Ici même dans cet établissement pour acheter.
Why would you allow yourself to let that rub against you?
Let you speak your true mind in all matters. Mark me.
Yes. Mock me.
To the state of affairs in Scotland.
Crazy. Chaotic.
To hear my call to arms. Rise up against the heretical.
Probably. And then your death will come afterwards.
Not ready to hear the call of the pipes, nor likely to be so for many years to come.
You wanted the truth.
Defeatist talk is what it sounds like, and very peculiar coming from a supposed Jacobite.
You wanted the truth and now you're disowning it.
A leader must be decisive.
A leader also must listen to their subjects.
For a cutter to exchange his scythe for a sword.
Well, he's spilling up some good opinions here.
Loyal Scots.
Now, what's your decision, sire?
Is God's will that I be the beacon of light, for I am by...
Ah, see there, boy? You're kind of putting yourself in a high position that does not allow you to call for so. That made almost no sense. But you understand what I mean. I mean, if you really want to put it that way, I reckon Claire would be probably God's hand, for she goes back and forth in time. You could look at it that way.
My lord, rock to rock, you can go in my place.
Shit. Why is it always Jamie? Every time.
Che bella donna.
Yeah, your meeting's over. You can go now.
You spoke your heart and still want a place at the prince's side.
Oh yeah, she's pregnant. I forgot about that.
Espèce de sauvage de turc.
Ah, so they finally brought in the waxing of the legs.
La suite de la torture?
Une minute, vil monstre.
I guess waxing came first before razors.
Claire. What have you done to yourself?
So she got herself a one.
It's beer.
Johnny put his bear. That's hilarious description.
Berta, please try not to insult too many people tonight.
Speechless.
can see
What?
every inch of you, right down to your third rib.
No, you can't.
Right, I keep forgetting they're not used to, like, the skin being shown so much.
Sassenach. First your honey pot, now this.
Now this, I love this. This is hilarious. The frick is that thing?
It was just one duel.
Yeah, you're in a doghouse.
Insignificant duel. As I recall, I merely scratched my opponent.
I love this.
The dressing of the king is a male-only affair.
Je ne voudrais pas l'en priver.
Oh, dude, you're in so much trouble.
Unfortunately, the king has never acquired a taste for peasant food.
Well, maybe you will this time, huh?
Time.
Oh my god. Is this an actual thing back then in France? You watched your king take a shit? Is that... If so, why?
Je ferai moi-même les présentations.
Let's see how this turns out, shall we? I think I just saw a plane. I think I did.
Instead, let me worship feet.
I'm sorry, what?
No, Debbie, don't!
Too late! Sobered up now?
God's blessing on you both.
Well, at least he's not upset.
Do you by any chance enjoy the game of chess?
Oh,
He has no idea. Claire, you're gonna have to teach him. Stop looking at the tits.
Yota Yolti.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
What a joyful reunion.
Wish I could say the same.
Oh,
But didn't I see you talking to Mary Hawkins earlier?
You know her?
oh. Gain some more characters here.
Alex is the younger brother of Captain Jonathan Randall.
Oh, please tell me this guy is at the very least a better version of Randall.
Your brother, he isn't
Yeah.
dead?
Received a letter from Scotland this morning that he posted only 2 weeks ago.
I was right! He's alive!
Thank you.
Now we have a brother. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he just as worse? Now, the brother of Randall seems like a nice chap so far.
Should I even tell him?
Yes. Best to tell him now. And it's finished. So it looks like episode 2 was mainly starting up the new sequence of events, just like how episode 1 was for season 2. But this time we've got some more information, some more characters I didn't even know would have existed. For example, the brother, Randall. I forgot his first name. The brother of Jack Randall. Oh, I'm curious, because they come from the same parents, is it possible that Frank actually came from Jack Randall's brother's side because of their bloodline? That is a possibility. I'm not gonna assume it is, because we all have established that Frank was looking at Jack Randall's whereabouts at the time. Anyways, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I've been also a bit behind on the Monday stuff. I'm sorry. It will get up there. I promise. Once it starts getting up there, it will keep happening. I've just been deep in a hole when it comes to those ones at the present moment. It's just happens sometimes. I'm sorry that's happening. I will get back up to pace with that soon. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.